Previously on Trails Through Daybreak, the party teamed up with Phantom Thief Grimcat to stop Almada. When they reached the top floor, Gerard and Melchior revealed they brainwashed Prince Sharid and Najee, and then forced them to attack the party. Although the party won the first round, Gerard transformed Najee into Bereth Ragna, forcing Van to transform into Grendel. Afterwards, Saraf freed Shahina from the mask and Almada retreated on their airship. Finally, to no one's surprise except Van's, Reset joined the Arkride Solutions office in Eden. Basel Institute of Science.
This is ridiculous!
You've had more than enough time. Why are the calculations still not done?
But Professor, it's impossible to be any more precise with our current equipment.
Not even the most cutting-edge engineering science or Orbal science will allow for...
I will not be told what is or isn't possible by assistance! We knew about an inevitable lack of precision going into this! The theory is complete. Now do your job and find a way to realize it! It's as simple as that! You are working in the finest laboratory in all of Calvard, and it is high time that you started thinking like it! Whatever. I'll be back to hear your results in the morning. Just get to making progress!
Not another all-nighter.
I didn't think losing to Professor Cronkite would push him this far off the deep end.
I don't disagree, but complaining isn't going to get us anywhere. All we can do is get back to work.
Verne Industrial Company.
This wasn't what we agreed! You both gave me your word that you would stay on until the Zypha standard was ready for the general population!
Oh, sorry, but my main research really needs my attention right now. I've covered all the tasks I was specifically left with, though.
As have I. Now it's time I devoted myself to that other project. Unless you would be willing to take responsibility were a problem to arise due to my lack of attention.
You know I can't do that.
Then it seems we've nothing else to discuss.
I really am sorry about this. Oh, I need to keep making improvements to that other thing I was given, too.
Why must the professor's students all be like this? Not to mention the woman herself. If she hadn't just up and left Basel in the first place, this wouldn't be an issue. Meanwhile, Professor Callahan's obsessed with his research into Adios knows what. What? Etwas and Red Star are threatening patent litigation? Then have their legal representative take care of it. Uldra and ZCF have a partnership now? Is this through that tech union? What are the details? Project AF's been leaked, but we had an agreement with Tyrell. It's already time for those educational visitations. Ugh, I don't have the time for this. Why can't problems ever come one at a time? I can't deal with all of this. Wait a second. I may have just worked out the perfect card to play. She left another student back here, didn't she? As I recall, he's become obsessed with that old facility.
I knew it! This is the best time of the day to see the Great Shadar Triangle. I just wish there was a little less cloud cover. By the looks of it, their conjunction will be about 10 months from now, so that should do it for my homework. I just hope she'll be back before then. Who will be back? Oh, don't mind me. It's nothing. They said, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. How could I not be when I've got the two of you? And I'm not a child anymore. I can keep things safe in Grand's absence.
Adios above. You're too young to always be so serious. Hey there. How's it going so far?
I assume you mean with the new lens? I couldn't try it out fast enough. It's accurate to 0.03 microarch. The engineers of the artisanal district really are second to none.
Wasn't gonna settle for less than perfect on one of the professor's homework assignments. But I was really asking about you. You sure you're not working yourself too hard lately?
I'm fine. Honestly, I am. But thank you for always caring about me. It means a lot, especially since I'm sure you already have your hands full with work from above as it is.
Oh, I won't hear a word of that. You just leave worrying about that kind of stuff to me. Everyone's got their role to play in the world, whether it's as a researcher or as an engineer. And we wouldn't be fit to call ourselves artisans of Basel if we weren't willing to come help the professor's favorite student.
Well, thank you very much then. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Townsend, what could the CEO want with someone like me? What? Hold on a second. What do you... But this is the professor's... I'm on my way.
Ugh. What nasty crap is Townsend up to this time?
Kettle of Calvard, Edith, 5th District, Arbor. Aramis Academy. Class 1 6th period, History of the Republic, Sheena Dirk. Roughly 100 years ago, the Calvardian monarchy was approaching its breaking point. Outside of Calvard, the vast empire in East Zemuria had fallen, and the empire had annexed Crossbell for the umpteenth time. Meanwhile, at home, citizens were starving, and the aristocracy ruled with an iron fist, ignoring the people's suffering. This led to a group of unlikely heroes standing up to fight against injustice, led by Sheena Dirk, a firebrand student. At the time, people were willing to lend an ear to the seeming pipe dream of democratic revolution that she spoke of. But in due course, it began to resonate with the young in particular, and before long she found herself leading a popular movement. The elites of the time fought hard to keep her movement at bay, causing many to lose their lives, and for Sheena herself to be locked away. They could not stop the movement from becoming a revolutionary army with Dirk as its symbol. It was this army that toppled the kingdom. Even then, she saw the betrayal of her friend, Auguste the philosopher, and the invasion of the Empire's provincial armies to contend with. When the end, Sheena Dirk went on to become Calvard's first president and achieved a great many things during her time in power. Miss Claudel, could you give us an example or two?
Of course! Her most well-known achievements are the Calvardian Constitution, which guides us to this day, and Edith's designation as our capital. However, I think that the founding of this very academy also deserves a special mention. The opinions of a great many thinkers, including her comrade, the artist Aramis, were reflected in its creation. But even the Royal Academy in neighboring Liberal and a military academy in Erebonia, our enemies at the time, served as inspirations. Aramis was founded to be a place where people of all races, nationalities, and beliefs could come together for the benefit of all. And I believe that as a result, it is a perfect embodiment of the ideals upon which our republic was established.
Quite so. Among her accomplishments, that one is especially pivotal. Aramis became the first head of this academy, and the influence of his works had on the field of art cannot be... Boy, Agnes is so smart. She's so pretty, too.
Talk about stiff competition, huh?
Shush!
Pay attention to the lesson.
Homeroom after class. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, next week marks the beginning of your educational visitations. However, there are still a few of you who haven't chosen where they want to go. Much like the school festival in April, this is a test of what you can do independently. You'll need to book your own lodgings as well, so I expect these last few submissions by the start of next week. That'll be all, if you would, class representative.
Yes, sir. Stand. Bow.
I know it's out of the country, but Crossbell's a top contender for sure. Yeah, I'm dying to see Arkansas in person. I'm interested in Crossbell too, but I want to visit somewhere quintessentially a Calvardian this time. Arosian looks so pretty, I can't wait. Longport or Messalem wouldn't be bad choices either. I want to go see the ocean. I'm quite interested in Farbad too, especially after the film festival they just held. So what's eating away at you? What do you mean? We're talking about where you want to visit, of course. Admittedly, the whole thing isn't a compulsory part of our curriculum, so any first or second year can choose not to go. It would be pretty redundant to choose a place you've already been to, like Farbad or Longport. You're not seriously considering passing it up, are you? Was I that easy to read? Well, you both already know about my circumstances, and I suppose they're not worth hiding to begin with, but I still don't know where my job will need us to go anywhere, so I'm waiting until the last minute to decide. Knock out two birds with one stone, huh? I knew it, Sai. You do seem to take a lot of business trips with that gig, huh? They got another new face recently, though, right? That concierge maid woman? Oh, are you concerned she's going to get a lead on you? She is supposed to be really pretty. That's not the issue here. Grr.
Sounds like someone's having fun in here.
Oh, Ren. Whew, good afternoon.
The same to you. I'll be doing a bit of visitationing myself, incidentally, since I enrolled this year. If we end up going to the same place, I'll do what I can to help with your lodgings. By the way, I think it's fine to leave your decision until the last minute if you're that concerned about your work-school balance.
So you're teasing me again, aren't you? Still, I appreciate you saying so. Well, either way, I'd rather stick with you, Agnes. That's why you haven't picked either, right, Albert? I just don't want to rush into a decision. Where are you planning on going anyway? Crossbell like so many others?
Actually, I know a few too many people there for that to be a good choice. I visited Longport and Arosian plenty too, and Farbad isn't quite as enticing with the festival over.
I really wonder about her sometimes. She's just one big mystery.
No, I've made my mind up to go somewhere else entirely. A city that's like no other for experiencing both Calvard's history and its innovation, filled with wisdom and technology. A place where you can see the future of the Zypha Standard, the Orbal network, and so much more.
Oh, you mean... Skipped all the way to 18. Disaster Protocol.
I read your report. I'm pleased to see everything seems to be going swimmingly. I foresee no major issues in you conducting your support and operational work from Edith. As such, I will leave all but emergency matters to your discretion while you're with Arkride Solutions.
Thank you very much. I will continue to report all I can regarding the Almada matter too, aside from the agreed exceptions.
Please do. Although I can't help but feel that much will fall under the exceptions umbrella.
I do apologize about that, however.
Oh, I didn't mean to sound critical of you. This arrangement doesn't violate the terms of our agreement in any way. I'm just sure you appreciate that we cannot allow complete free reign a la a certain society's agents.
Of course. That degree of freedom would not befit a corporate setting.
Now, I am very interested in the actions of Van Arkride and his personal hollow. just as much as I anticipate perusing your own data from your time there. I'm counting on you, Ms. Twinings.
I will not disappoint you, Mr. Thorndyke. Our Duke truly is an enigma, even to those in it like me. They prioritize profit above all else, but also use a perfect mixture of truth and lies to blur just how far their reach really extends. But I suppose I'm in no position to decry that. Well then, it's time I started work for today.
Oh, there you are! Someone's in a good mood today.
Hey, done with school for the day?
I sure am. Are you doing some maintenance before work? You're so dedicated.
My girl only deserves the best.
Oh yeah, your corpse used cars to get around too, right? Your pop's a car buff after all? At all? I don't know if I'd say that. He drives a Leno, that I know. Oh, but he's pretty picky about his tires and shock absorbers, wherever those are. I bet, if you're driving across mountains and deserts all the time, you need only the best. You have no idea how much work I've had to put into tuning her up so we'd have a smooth ride over the sand dunes in Farbad. Really? I would never guessed you did anything special. Okay, let me give you a primer. So the most important tweaking you can do is a suspension, suspension, right? And what's that over there? Yeah, that. It came from Elsheim this morning. It's a present from the Crown Prince. That's right.
I threw in a bonus on top of your base reward, so you have something extra to look forward to. It will arrive separately.
It's a custom part made with top quality materials, and I mean top quality. Being successor to the throne means real money to burn. Kinda pisses me off that he conveniently sent it just as it was starting to get a little too snug for everyone to fit in. Is this something designed to add more seats to the back of the car then? How'd you guess? I think I've told you this before, but I've got a brother who left our corpse and set out on his own. When he came back to the village for a brief visit last year, he had something like that attached to his car too. But it's possible he's got a different car now. Though it's possible he's got a different car now. Gosh, he's probably riding the same one if I had to guess. You think so? Maybe you're right.
I thought I might find you here, Van. And hello, Fairy. Yes!
You always get here 10 minutes early. I don't mind you being a little more lax, you know.
I'm sure you don't, but it's a hard habit to break once you've started.
Guess that means I can hit the hay a while longer then.
You should try taking a page or two out of her book, Mr. Serial Nightcrawler.
Hey, what I do in my free time's my business, Chief.
You do know it's almost noon.
Yeah, almost noon.
I'm glad to see everyone gathered.
Now get some grub and get out of here before the lunch rush hits.
Get out of here.
Thanks a bunch. Let's go eat, guys.
Sure thing. Man, any more people and we won't know where else to put them.
Maybe, but I think it's nice.
The group had an early lunch at Montmartre. Once done, they gathered in the office to plan out their workload. This will be the final day of my trial period. I hope I'll be able to learn quite a bit from you all by the end of it. Now, I'm not sure you even have anything to learn at this point. You know so much about everything here that it almost feels like we're the ones learning from you. She's already wrapped up all her pain in the ass paperwork too. You should just make her the boss and be done with it. Hell no, but it really is a big help having you here. You're not an assistant so much as a superhero. Well, I'm sure you've got your share of other stuff to do elsewhere, so you need to cross every T and dot every I on my account. It's not doing the crew any favors to be so dry on work either. Start making some time for yourself. Oh, but I couldn't. I know I'm not as capable as you, but I'll work hard to narrow the gap between us. So please, let me share some of the load. Everyone needs a good work-life balance. I'm here to help too. Why, if she wants to do all the tedious shit, just let her. Especially since someone's got something else on their mind just eating away at them. Well, you just want an excuse to be lazy. Your wild combat style already makes you harder to fight with, you know? You want to take this outside, small fry? Let's do it. That's enough, you two. I would much rather all of you were able to focus on your studies and hobbies. But if you insist, I will endeavor to use some of my time for my own benefit. Glad to hear it. So it goes without saying that Rosette's coming with me today, but so's Agnes. Her Orbal staff's just been updated, and I want her to try out this new service I've been hearing about. Well, that sounds good. I guess she would be a lot more suited to that than me. Pretty sure I could master it in minutes if I gave it a whirl. I don't know, maybe tough for someone with a wild combat style. Anyway, I'm still gonna bring one of you two to round us out. Whoever's left will be handling the office work, shopping, stuff like that. No slacking allowed. I wouldn't dream of it. Yeah, sure. Hurry up and pick then. Select one additional member. Can I swap them out afterwards? Agnes' Orbal staff is updated to use more powerful subparts. Obtained white headpiece 2 weapon subpart for Agnes' weapon. So let's go see what this new service is about, shall we? We can use it from a personal computer, a special computer in your room, right, Rosette? Yes, I'll point it out to you. And lead the way. Oh, I can't still swap you out. Is that the new device? Yes, this is a beta version of the virtual combat simulator the Verne Company is currently testing. Virtual, huh? That sounds pretty neat. Can we really use it for combat training? Indeed, it connects to each of your Zyphas in order to facilitate it. However, please bear in mind that the simulator interface assists with the user's new neurotransmitters. Damage received will be felt, so do be careful. It's impressive it can do so much. It would make things easier to actually be in the situation, even if it's just a simulation. The nuts and bolts of how it all works go way above my head, but it's gonna come in handy so we can be on the top of our game. By selecting Use Virtual Combat Simulator from Rosette's computer on your office desk, you can participate in simulated battles. It's a good way to do battle against enemies you fought as Grendel among others. Choose release shards or retreat to end the battle. More battles will be added as you advance the story. Okay, but some of the ones right now are pretty tough, so I may want to wait until I can at least... until I can at least get some upgrades from the shops. That would probably be a good idea. You wish to train in the simulator very well. Does it tell me what...
Virtual Combat Simulator, beta version.
So does it just give me a list? Yeah, it does. Oh, I can even change my party. Okay. Why are you out of the party all of a sudden? That's so weird. So that does make it convenient to change my party right before heading into a battle here. Yes. I heard last week's film festival in Farbad turned into quite the fiesta. Spontaneous dancing in the street, a massive improv that saw an entire hotel occupied. It does bring me back. You know, I was an actress in a previous life. Perhaps I should have gone there and lived it up anyway, my back be damned. 7 years single, huh? Damn shame. Your man had a rockin' wife and a kid on the way, and he was still thirsty. Talk about blowing a lead, the dumbass. A lady like you shouldn't have to sell for that. You thought about opening up again, finding yourself a real big fish? Well, hey, I appreciate your concern, but I'm quite content with where I am now. Down, boy, that's her business and hers alone. I'll tell you right now, if you don't... Oh, this little bastard's got a death wish. What the? It's like somebody's got a sight on me. Adios almighty. It's nice to see this place so lively. I'm quite the lucky lady to have such wonderful company. Can you get Grandpa over there to nix the daggers? Man's gonna give himself a stroke at this rate. I figure we can talk some more once he's out of earshot. Aaron is such a sweet young man. I can tell he really cares about his friends. Good luck at work. I'll have dinner ready for when you get back.
What'll it be, hun?
If you're looking for Yume, she's out. She's on a delivery duty just for the day. She wanted to help out, so I got her to go deliver the lunches Paulette made. I just hope she doesn't trip or get lost or something. Oh, but she was just so precious. Had her little basket and everything. Place is packed today, huh, Pops? Oh, Yume's running errands. That's pretty exciting. If you see Yume, make sure she doesn't get into trouble, got it? Any shady-looking fellow gets within 10 yards, you knock him into next week for me. And she'll be fine. You don't get guys like that around here much. Wait, isn't that... I'm joined today by Walter Huckberry, the financial wonderkind who turned his company into one of Zamoria's very best consulting firms. Thank you for your time today, Mr. Huckberry. I'd like to ask you about your approach to balancing your investments with your personal dealings. Oh, my aching back. This is all such a pain. Let me just head on home already. You're slipping, old man. Hang there. Talk about a crouching tiger. I thought it was just some doddering old fart gambling his golden years away. In our circles, he's Walter Huckberry, financial guru and revered consultant to hedge funds the world over. I knew I recognized him from somewhere. Oh, stop it. I'm no fan of the spotlight, got it? You kids leave me be. I can't relax when you're all staring at me like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Dude, the reporter's just doing his job. Act like an adult, will ya? This really isn't my speed. Won't somebody take this poor old man's place over here? He's more cunning than he lets on. And not really. What you see is what you get with him. Just be yourself. So as I understand it, even after achieving such success as an investor, you continue to live in a humble lifestyle in Old Town. Does he really need to scrutinize me? Let me live my life in peace, damn it. You and the maid get up. Look, Grandma, it's not what you think. I ain't said nothing yet. Shut your trap. I just see her cleaning out here in the morning, so I want to chow her a bit. Well, that's simply an old habit of mine. Please pay me no mind. I hold your own routine in much higher regard, Miss Jin. Your professionalism and diligence is truly inspiring. And I've just been doing this for some 80 years. Ain't nothing. You sound like you've got a good head on your shoulders, though. Real beauty, too. Brings me back to my youth. Your youth? Such a thing existed? Are we sure she isn't yanking our chains? Quiet. Of all you freaking kids. Heh. Another peaceful day in Old Town.
More candy again? Stay out of trouble now.
I ain't aged at all like gracefully, but I used to be a real looker. They called me the Old Town Diva. I saw that. I ain't pulling your leg like that, Natalia, just so you know. Good morning, everyone. Truth be told, I found myself quite drawn to gardening these days. I'm often greeted by passersby as I water the plants here. I deeply appreciate that sense of community. Now, and Raymond taught me a better method for potting plants. I should give it a try. Oh, well, whatever makes you happy. Indeed, I live a busy life, but it leaves me well and truly fulfilled. I hope you have a wonderful day yourself. If you ever need an ear for your thoughts, I'm happy to listen. I think I'll give the books a good dusting today. Oh, you're the maid I've been seeing in the neighborhood lately. I didn't realize you were working with Van. I'm sorry, I should have introduced myself sooner. Not a problem, my name is Rosette Twinings. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I've been temporarily assigned to Arkride Solutions as their on-site concierge. In truth, though, I'm beholden to the Marduk Company. I see, I don't really see, though. It's such a touch confusing. Oh, so a concierge as in, like, is that like a special service? I've noticed those kinds of things have cropped up more often here, like delivery service, cleaning service, that sort of thing. Flew right over her head. It did. Her job description isn't very clear in fairness. I do a thorough cleaning every so often myself. It won't do to let dust colonize the chapel. Oh, right. On top of the topic of deliveries. Paulette asked me if I wanted a lunch delivered today. And she says you may will be making delivery. Oh, that bundle of sunshine just can't get here fast enough. I need to tie you up before she gets here. It simply baffles me. I've been keeping an eye on Curtis and his studies, but his grades just continue to drop. Don't tell me he's skipping behind my back. I swear that boy. That's it. I'm redoubling my efforts. This time I'll set him straight. I'm just watching this kid's life fall apart in real time. I've lost focus. I just can't do anything anymore. My grades keep getting worse. Mom's all hysterical. So my head's a mess. What am I supposed to do? Here you go, Mommy's special lunch set. Thanks, Yuma. I was just starting to get hungry. Here's the money, and here's your tip. Make sure you count it all properly, okay? Okay. Looks like you're really on top of things, Yume. Hey, of course, I'm a poster girl after all. Damn, 6 years old and you're running errands for Mom. Smart cookie. Hey, Yume has a bright future ahead of her. Hey, I can do errands by myself, all by myself now, because I'm a big girl. Oh, Anya, let me sing my walking song for you. It's called Yume's Song. Oh yeah, the one we made together. Sure, just don't get distracted while you're singing it. Okay, we have to remember where we're going.
Welcome to Laguna!
200.
I hate getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
Fairy's not here.
Might be a little too toasty.
I feel fully refreshed after that.
Make sure you don't catch a cold.
Oh, Van, Rosette, thanks for your day. I'm not too familiar with Zyphos and those kinds of machines, so thanks a bunch for tuning it for me. My pleasure. I do appreciate opportunities to discuss those devices in depth. Short engineering especially is very esoteric in nature, so it can be difficult to digest. I'd be happy to help you should you find things unclear. And wherever I can't answer is a main office call away. Thanks. Man, I knew Marduk was high-tech, but that's just something else. Guess you can't judge a book by its cover, huh? Can't wait to learn more. I appreciate you getting along with my sister. Stop by every now and then, yeah? Of course, it would be my pleasure. Man, Marduk is just something else. They're way ahead of the curve with their new short tech. Now that I think about it, your primary core is a Marduk make, isn't it? I probably don't have access to the documentation for that, but I can take a look at it and see what I can do. By all means, swing by if you get a chance. 100% resistance types. Okay, that's gonna be important and expensive. U material plus. So good thing I got all that DLC, huh? Whoa, reset. Hey DJ, your record's broken. Is she alright? I enjoyed your dialogue on Applied Short Period. Thank you very much. Not at all. I should be thanking you for putting up with all my questions. Can I ask you about some more sometime? There's still some stuff I can't wrap my head around. It will be my pleasure. I'll answer whatever questions I can. No freaking way. That's awesome. Ain't that nice? It's okay to actually voice our excitement though. Don't have to bottle up like that. We do have a Zypha tuning device here, but I don't really know much about Applied Short Fury. I want to try and make a short device all on my own. I'm gonna give myself until next week. Goodness, that's quick. Why, if you can deliver a proof of concept that quickly, Marduk might have an engineering position for it in your future.
Need something fixed?
You know what, we got high-end shit now. Well, except for the higher elements. Those are always a step behind for some reason. Okay, so expense reports go here, these papers go there. You go there, don't dive in over your head or you'll just make a mess of things. Sorry, this is just kind of tough. But I want to get good at the Orbal nets, so I'll keep working at it. So if at first I don't succeed, I'll try again. I'm sure you'll have it done pat in no time. Man, filing documents is way harder than it sounds. But everyone else can do it, so I should learn it too. Just gotta keep at it. Sigh, where did I go wrong? Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Just thinking about a child of mine. If I hear he's causing trouble, I'm finding him and dragging him back home myself. Brenna's son seems to be quite a handful. Yeah, he's had issues for a while now. Now replace the button, though. I understand their concerns. I can only hope they resolve their troubles. I didn't make a new mint chocolate pudding, but how'd the word spread so fast? Sorry, Van, all set out. Better luck next time. Aw, damn, just my luck. It may be prudent to visit earlier in the morning, henceforth. If you like, I can visit the store myself and inform you of any new products. Thanks, you know me too well, Rosette. Makes me real proud to have an ace concierge like you. Wow, she's like a super secretary. I've got a lot to learn. Is that really a good use of her time?
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
Orchid scrunchy.
I hope I see you again.
Oh, sorry, I sold out super quick today. I'll make them with my special. I make them with my special homegrown mints. I had Justin and Carl taste test them, and they both gave double thumbs up. Give them a try when you got the chance.
Full of energy.
So Harry's living in my house right now. So every day we get to play. It's the best thing ever. Mark, you're supposed to be a new recruit, remember? Oh shoot, I forgot. I gotta go. See you guys later. Have fun. Hurry up, what is this, citizen? I don't have any business with you today. Don't get in my way, or I'll arrest you for treason. What an upstanding young soldier he is, heh. Sergeant, I would like permission to use my trusty steed Caliber 1 for this mission. You have my permission. Just be careful when riding with two people. Yes, ma'am. As long as I've got Caliber 1, there's nothing I can't do. Woohoo, ha! Private Harry, are you listening? Be careful. This is the search and rescue mission. No screw up. Latest issue. Culture Forbad Film Festival ends in a resounding success. The Forbad Film Festival, held just the other day, ended on a high note with many voices calling for a repeat of the festival as soon as possible. Many attendees were delighted by director Salvatore Gotti's focus on the entertainment aspect of cinema, which includes some dramatic surprise performances, with one attendee commenting, "It really managed to differentiate itself from the Mezzalon Film Festival, and show the diversity of entertainment in the Republic." As the on-site reporter, I bore witness to the excitement of the scene, the enthusiastic reactions to special performances, and the many voices calling for an encore of the festival. That said, we cannot forget the unfortunate news casting a dark cloud over the joy of this event and the problems that arise because of it. The evening before the festival opened, Gasper Dillon, president of the Vegas Films, tragically passed away. The festival was still held in accordance with his will, however. The details and causes of his death have not yet been revealed. I must express doubts regarding the almost riotous excitement that spread in the latter half of the festival. Even the local law enforcement involved in security were also surprised by the aggressive enthusiasm of some of the attendees, which has some worry about the overall safety and planning of the event. Despite this, I'm sad to see it go. Of course, even with the sadness preceding it, the festival was still exceptionally well received, and there's plenty of excitement for the future of the Forbad Film Festival. Still, we cannot entirely dismiss the lingering shadows of the event. There were some unconfirmed rumors of an increase in troubling incidents, especially among visitors to Forbad during the preparations for the festival. Taken as a whole, perhaps we should use these difficulties surrounding the Forbad Film Festival to make the next one even better. Patent lawsuit filed between Verne affiliates. Troubling Verne CEO sources have revealed that a patent dispute over a new engine cooling technology has erupted between the automobile makers Red Star and ETWS. both of whom fall under the umbrella of the Verne Company. To give some background, recently, Red Star has begun using engine coolant technology to reduce engine load in their larger trucks. Once it was discovered that this technology was based on the same period as the engine coolant ETWS has been using to extend the road life of their Orbal vehicles since last year, ETWS filed a lawsuit claiming patent infringement. Due to the size of the conglomerate under the Verne umbrella, it's inevitable that some conflicts may arise from time to time, and it is the responsibility of Verne's headquarters to coordinate with their various affiliates. However, since Professor Latoya Hamilton stepped down as honorary consultant to the group, problems such as these have been on the rise. And it's clear that the coordination among the affiliates is unraveling. Current CEO Bill Tossan stated, This is nothing more than an internal dispute within the Verne Company and will have no impact on our customers. We have already dispatched lawyers to sort things out as efficiently as possible. He heavily emphasized this was merely a temporary issue and would not in any way hinder the company's overall activities. However, the Verne Company may not have time to deal with internal issues as external demands, such as orders from the government, to keep increasing. Now is a time they need to appear unified and as unified and reliable as possible. The leadership skills of Verne's headquarters and our CEO will be put to the test once again. Technology. Is the Verne Company developing a next-gen weapon? Sources close to the Verne Company have stated that the company is currently developing a brand new next-generation weapon, the likes of which even the Republican Army has never seen. The details are scarce. What we do know is this new weapon is unrelated to current military branches or tactics of the Republican Army. It is related to the technology currently used for the Zypha combat orbments. Linking back to recent weapon developments, we've had the Panzer slots of the Empire, which began to see use during the Civil War. And before that, there were military airships deployed by the Liberal to gain the upper hand over the Empire during the 100 Days War. The use of the former is currently part of the curriculum of the Empire's 4 Military Academy, while the latter has seen use in militaries across the continent, including the Republican Army. Despite how common they may seem these days, both inventions change the face of military tactics and usher in new eras of warfare. The Verne Company and Republican government are currently working hard to develop technologies unique to Calvard, including combat orbments made without reliance on the Epstein Foundation, and are showing some promising results. The development of a new next-gen weapon seems to be a natural extension of this trend. We are most likely quite a ways out from an official announcement. We have great expectations for the change this new weapon will introduce to the national security defense of Calvard. The society. Beware a new generation of scams and shady deals. In recent years, we have seen a worrying increase in new types of scams and unscrupulous business practices being reported, especially in the capital. When someone says fraud or shady deals, one may immediately think of typical scams such as insurance fraud and pyramid schemes. However, with recent technological advances and the diversification of our society, new types of fraud are on the rise. Perhaps the clearest example is Orbal net fraud. In the past years, the Orbal net has spread rapidly across the continent, and unlike in its early days when it had a small user base of just specialists, its many services are now more readily enjoyed by the public. However, due to this rapid spread, the users today are not fully educated on the systems of the Orbal net. Orbal net fraud targets the gaps in users' understanding to illegally extract personal information or send fraudulent bills to obtain Mira. With regards to new forms of unscrupulous business practices, it seems that many of them are focused in the human resources and mediation sectors, including scams commonly referred to as shady part-time jobs. One could make an argument that these scams partially stem from the diversity of our great republic. These schemes often target youth who are hunting for jobs in brand new fields or immigrants who haven't been properly educated on labor in Calvard. These targets are picked up by recruiters who promise them huge sums of Mira and then place them in high-risk jobs such as disposable labor in legally great industries or as fall guys in fraud schemes. Victims recruited in this way often say they had no idea what they were doing when they find themselves being accused of complicity in a crime. A representative from the Edith Police Department cautioned, if something sounds too good to be true, take some time to cool off, think about it, and do some objective research. Be especially careful of any opportunities you receive that are worded in such a way that they stir up the feelings of sympathy, anxiety, or a sense of a shared mission. Like the Nigerian prince scam. The officer added that we must all take these schemes very seriously, as the Mira taken in the schemes often ends up funding anti-government groups. Understandably, many citizens may feel they don't know how to guard against these new forms of crime. However, at the very least, we must learn to face the reality of their existence if we want to live safely in a rapidly developing modern society. For now, just be on the lookout for anything suspicious or that sounds too good to be true. If something like that comes your way, take a step back and discuss it with the police, the Bracer Guild, a lawyer, or someone else in a position of authority who can help.
What do I do?
For SPG, Bounty in the Waterworks. We've recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Location stayed in the district halfway through the Waterworks. Monster Glare Drome, requesting Arkride solution, CID. There's still a lingering scent. Gotta check their bulletin boards. Oh, hi, Ren. It's nice to see you too, Sasha. Look at you, working so hard at your part-time job today. Every overachiever. Ren filled me in a little on what you do. It's certainly interesting. Especially that side you're working with. I didn't take you for one to be into older men. Oh, the student council's gonna have a field day with this. You got the wrong idea here. I imagine I'll love hearing about that little incident from the other day. Oh, I know I would love hearing about it. Come on, give. And maybe we can give Agnes here a bit of a break from all the gossip. Be careful out there, Agnes, especially next week. Thanks, I'll be sure to take care. Don't worry, I'm not so lousy a boss that I'll let her get hurt. But wait, what were you two talking about before I got here? Oh, you know, budget and all that. Since I'm in charge of club activities, I always have one thing or another to discuss with her. I always enjoy our talks as long as we got some tea with them. Getting back to it, maybe we should go ahead and discuss what we'll be leading next week. Yep, let's. Personally, I'd like to do something about James. Oh yes, James, he's been grumbling non-stop ever since that happened. We can always go ahead and ensure he'll be participating. That might keep him occupied. That's just how I like it. You're an evil genius, you know that? I have no idea what we're talking about, but it sounds scary. Sorry for an interruption, everyone. Should we get going? We have an eventful week ahead of us, but I can't say I'm not looking forward to it. It looks like you know who read my research pieces as well. I'm sure we'll have a lovely discussion of it over tea and biscuits. I'll have to reach out and coordinate with Ren since she's the one handling the underclassmen. I'd like to do something about James, so it's just a matter of time at this point before he gets punished. You're such a talented singer, Jess. You're the talk of the town. The label has high expectations for you. That's why we need to put out this new record. This could be your big break. You get how important the cover art is, right? Of course I do. I wouldn't be so worried otherwise. I want to work with an artist that understands my music. It can't just be anyone. If they don't get it, then they'll just bring everything down. It has to be perfect. Perfect, yes. Which is why we asked this famous artist to work with us. Their portfolio is impressive and they... Jess, are you listening? This is the first record I'll be releasing after coming here at Edith. It's important, and that's why I need someone that understands it all. So you really should just leave us to take care of it. You're a great artist, but you can really get stuck in the lull of things. I got something that will cheer you up, Miss Kokona. I don't think there's a single thing you can do today that will make me smile. Okay, guess I'll have to dispose of this 6-year-old passionate fan letter to you. You're joking. Dear Miss Kokona, I love the heroes you draw in your story. Akira's my favorite. He's so cool. I want to be just like him when I grow up. Oh my heart, I love hearing that so much, even despite the humongous child that read it to me. Well, now we can't disappoint him with the next week's issue. Just think of all the cute little boys out there waiting for a new chapter. Phew, I guess that means we won't have to skip the storyboarding process after all. Oh, my, glad to have you join us today, man. We need a few more cuties to round out the Cuties Club meeting. Hey, and hi, Shino, didn't expect to catch you here. Feels weird seeing you on the other side of the counter. Today's my day off, actually. I figured I would take the chance to congratulate my former boss on winning runner-up in his bartending competition. What? Did I fail the quest? Oh, please, I told you not to fuss about that. Your presence is all I need. Is that so? Well, maybe I'll stop by more often then. Congratulations again, Bermati. I had no idea you two were friends, or as Shino used to work for you. That she did, and what a pleasant half year it was. My sharp eyes immediately noticed her potential as a bartender. I know you've been real busy since you went solo, Shino dear, and I know it's something you can't handle. I hope you have just as much faith in your abilities as I do. Someone like you deserves to make a name for herself. Oh, thank you, Bermati. For everything, I'll keep working hard, and maybe next time I'll have something to show for it. That pep talk sure perked her up. Good, she's got a lot of potential in her. And make sure to stop by at least once a month, and every time still feels just as fresh. Bermati's always looking for ways to improve his craft. Maybe I should ask if I could study under him again. Bye. I hear your new assistant has made her official debut. I already met the Marduk concierge while we were in Farbad, but I'd forgotten how much of a cutie pie she was. You flatter me, Mr. Bermati. I look forward to serving you however I can. I'll be looking forward to it too. You know you can always count on me to help where information is concerned. But goodness me, Van, you're a devious devil. Darling, prying such a lovely maiden from the world to slave away in that musty office of yours. You should stop putting on airs of that's the kind of bad job you're going to come up with. Oh, come on, no need to be so harsh. Trying to make myself feel a little better here. Wish I had an in with Marduk too. All Mr. Arkride's acquaintances have been so nice and welcoming. Right? Though I don't think he'd agree with you. How wonderful it was to see Shino come by today. Business has been booming at Arkride Solutions too. You two will go so far, I tell you, and I'm excited to see you make it. Don't forget your old friend Bermati when you're at the top. Nothing beats a refreshing chill of an autumn breeze after a good jog. When winter comes, a nice jog will do enough to warm me up right up. Every season's a new experience. I love running year-round. Now that I think about it, I think I've heard about this public bathhouse over in Old Town. It might not be a bad idea to relax and warm myself up after a nice jog, not to mention wash off all the sweat. I've been seeing flyers all over the concert hall for his pop singer-songwriter. Loi's a big fan, so I've been thinking about watching one of his performances sometime soon. It's fun to broaden your horizons, plus it gives me something to bond with Loi over. As of today, yours truly will be enacting her role as newly appointed flavor advisor and sales rep. Prepare, world, it will be unleashing a new wave of flavor onto you. My first offering to the world will be this little gem I came up with, the chocolate rice taco. The solid duck has been coming around nagging me my ear off about my menu non-stop. At least she's got an eye for detail, that one. Figured I'd help to stand a little, so I up and hired her. Let me tell you, I've never seen a bigger food connoisseur that would not know which way up a pan goes.
Okay.
She's lacking the cooking skills, but not the taste buds, at least. Maybe she's got an idea or two to help improve my marinades. We'll see if she's all bark no bite after all.
Take as long as you need.
Chocolate rice. Arts damage up. If only had something similar. What was that? There was that one master course that allowed you to turn an item into an AoE buff. That'd be really nice to have with some of these, huh? So I got some news from the label. It's official, you're a real idol now. Goddess, yes. Yes, I did, Sayla. Stop, sip it for a sec. Yes, ma'am, you're real scary when you're angry. We'll be working together as a duo. Cupid is officially disbanding. I see, your partner Natalie became a chanson singer, right? Is that why? Yeah, she's a gifted singer. She's basically set up for success now she's out of the idol business. It's been tough, but you're here now. Let's keep moving forward together as a new group. As with you. Definitely, I won't disappoint you.
Well...
Alright, Lulu, let's get started. I'm still gonna hit the ground running. I'll give this massive opportunity my all, and it's going to be perfect. This is a part-time gig. Part-time? You heard me. There's no way the label would put up the mirror for full-time idols. We pay for everything. That's costumes, venues, etc. Our only budget will come from our own blood, sweat, and tears. And don't forget all the rehearsing in between those. Better kiss your free time and a good night's sleep goodbye. Well, we're gonna get work to the bone. Today's my day off and I don't have any errands to run. Might be nice to ride my bike again for a change. Talking to Selma about running paths and slowing down to take in the scenery has helped rekindle my love of cycling. Sometimes I just need to go out on my bike and let Adios take the wheel. Nothing beats a cool air blowing right through your hair. And speaking of air, I caught wind of something interesting. Heard of this new back alley courier. Gets all manner of packages to you. Got a sweet ride white snow. Quick, courteous, and will do anything for the right price. And I swear I can almost hear that sweet engine purring already. Sounds like I got myself a new rival, eh? It's good to have something to look forward to. Seems like that back alley courier and I are kindred souls. And I can't wait to cross paths with them. Got something good to look forward to. No sign of the usual suspects today. Not like it's any of my business what they get up to anyhow. Jennifer and the crew. Yeah, sure. Guess I worry about them some. Worry's wasted on the reckless. Jennifer and Graham, well, they eat, sleep, and breathe street racing. One mistake is all it takes in that world. Just because you're going fast doesn't mean life won't catch up to you. Big shots will slip up every now and then. Not even pros can avoid it. Sometimes I forget Bradley used to be chief mechanic for the Z1 team. Must have seen some shit before quitting.
Grab your sweaters because autumn is
By the way, you got your hands on the rare part, yeah? Sure did, a custom Nightbreaker part. Don't worry, there's no one else I'd come to get installed at. Bring it by anytime, lad. Got plenty of openings today. Man, going fishing in the other day was so much fun. Lowell had a total blast. Yeah, and he beat you real bad at it. You must be pretty awful. Hey, I'm not awful. I'm just, you know, not great with slimy wriggly things. You're such a wuss, Rooney. Come on, you're all as one of us. Rooney always tries to act older, but he's just a big baby. He's always running out of breath when running and can't climb a tree. I thought boys were supposed to be good at that. Early is so brave. Nothing scares her at all. Fairy too. She's the bravest girl I've ever met. Are all the girls from the Central East like that? None unexpected guest graced us with a visit today. Her name is Sister Belicia. She's from Cradle Village in Vichy County. She's very familiar with Mother Kira, as she was her understudy for a time. I'm certain they must be eager to catch up with each other. I'd rather she take the day off today, so that they may have ample time to speak with each other. I'll handle any of her remaining tasks for the day, so that she may relax. I imagine the time to catch up with each other will be much needed and appreciated. Belicia, it's been forever. We haven't had a chance to sit down and talk since we were still studying in Arteria. Your brother mentioned that you've been doing wonderfully in Crail. And of course I would be. I grew up there after all. I do wish I could use more of your teachings there, though. It's so different from a Central Eastern temple. I know what I'm serving is a Western chapel, but learning more about my heritage has really expanded my worldview. Wish I could share it. Sounds like this has been on your mind for a while now, but even if it's bothering you, I'm glad everything else is going great. I heard Trail makes a point to markedly differentiate between the practices of East and West, so I was a bit worried. But Alicia really loves her hometown. She felt called to serve in Cradle despite being approached by many other temples. Maybe it would have been too much to ask for her to leave all she's ever known to attend a temple in the Central East. I love getting to talk to Kira after all this time. Busy as always, but she hasn't changed a bit. She told me Lashkar stopped by the other day and updated her on how he was doing. Mind you, he filled me in on her too. If he hadn't, I might not have been able to make the trip here to Edith to see her. The amazing thing about the EGC is that all the clothes you see the models wearing, you can go and buy for yourself. So it's more like an expo than a fashion show, and it's a big PR for the brand. In the fashion industry, it's one of the biggest events of the year. We'll be doing more than just attending this year. I'm helping out as a staff member. Just 2 months left until opening day. I gotta work hard. This needs to be everything that a girl could dream of. The Edith Girls Collection, or EGC, is an ode to fashion design. All the biggest brands shut their stuff there. This will be my 5th show, but it never ceases to get me all hyped up when the time rolls around. I was actually involved in the very first EGC. It was a very formative experience for me. In a roundabout way, I have the EGC to thank for launching my own career.
We have full confidence in our products.
I'll be dispatched to the provincial towns as part of my junior bracer training. I'm not sure I want to, but I know the experience will only help me grow. I can't skip out on it. Wait, now's not the time to get carried away. I need to get ready.
For sale.
I need to make sure my weapons are in tip-top shape. Pack my first aid kit. Maybe I should pack some spares too.
With us.
Alice and everyone else are leaving on a work trip today. Maybe I'll be able to at least see them off at the station. Oh, not the most trustworthy bracer out there, but I guess it makes sense he's still a junior bracer. Well, whatever, I get paid, I do the job. He has always been my way of handling things. Comparing him now to Zen and Elaine would be plain unfair, but who knows, maybe he's actually made of some good stuff. For starters, he's got himself a good gun. I guess it won't hurt to nudge him the right way a little.
Department store.
I've been dealing with bracers for a long time. He ain't got bad taste. He won't be measuring up to Zen or Elaine anytime soon, but a little push here and there won't hurt.
You got a permit, yeah? Shopping with us. Wide variety of fine goods for sale.
We've been very slowly rolling out our winter stock. Synthetic coats appear to be the most desirable fashion item this year in season. The manufacturing of synthetic items, including fabrics, has affected the clothing industry lately. It's a recent development by Verne. Though their research is much more in-depth than trying to replace natural fibers, they're looking into the benefits of combining both.
Department store.
According to Marguerite, looking good is the first step in getting yourself a wealthy man. It's vital that they view you as a suitable match or something like that. It'll be a little tough on my wallet, but let's see it as an investment in my future. Once I get married, I won't have to worry about my spending. I just got back from the Orbal Cafe and I'm simply baffled Ilhan hasn't caught on yet. Did he think us so insignificant we weren't even on his radar? Ugh, whether that's the case or not, he's the real deal. He's talented, and I'd have no lesser rival. Just visiting the Orbal Cafe has given me a clear idea of what path our department store should soon take. Not just Longport, but Farbad also got caught up in that mess a few weeks ago. The media's been pretty mum about it, but I don't doubt A has something to do with it. Talk's been getting around about it. You hear anything about what's going on in Longport? Just hearsay, nothing specific, but the elders might finally be getting serious. So not a whole lot an ordinary citizen like me can do other than pray things stay peaceful. It ain't exactly my definition of an ordinary citizen, but alright, we'll keep an eye out. And that way we will. For now, how about we take an opportunity to restock on medical supplies?
In the Weston department store.
Well,
Anyway, my family be pulling out all the stops. Full-on confrontation between two of the underworld's big shots wouldn't be pretty. I don't ask for much, just want to live in peace.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Indeed.
I don't know.
We're currently stocking up on Ored's seasonal vegetables. Cradle's produce is fantastic, but I'd love to if you gave our autumnal Ored produce a try. On a different note, I recently received a letter from my parents. It's been a while since they last wrote. It turns out I was worrying for nothing. They hadn't written because they'd gotten distracted with Ored's new movie theater. But it looks like things are going great at the farm. Honestly, I don't know where to get all the energy at that age. Ored's been changing a lot lately. I recently heard they got a movie theater and even a racetrack. I haven't visited Ored in a while, but now that I have a family here, but maybe it's about time I plan a trip.
We hope you enjoy.
Definitely have had a few tea time chats as of late. I'd say we've grown quite close since. Even though she's young enough she could be my daughter, conversation's never boring. We have so much in common. You don't think she listens to me when she asks for advice in finding a husband. Here's some foe. They got the first turn. Of course they do.
I won't let this chance slip by. A chance for a shot boost.
Well, first, before I do any casting, I might as well set Cobalt Curtain.
Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Arkride.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Cypher activate.
Perfect chance.
He already poisoned me. Damn.
Going all in.
And Brooke Cracker can actually hit all three?
We strike now.
Let's hope so. Hope so we don't move too far.
Keep it up! It's working!
Initializing drive.
Fuck, did I screw up my formation? Yeah, it's fucked it up.
Activated skill. There! Yes!
Activating skill.
Here I go.
Man, all my shields are practically dead. Not cool.
Accessing. Initialize. You won't get away with this.
So no one hit all of them with the Umbra Cracker unless I stand real far away.
Zypha, activate.
My move now.
Okay. I need to chrono drive everyone.
Zypha activate.
Yeah.
There.
Get some speed.
Here I go.
Something's coming. Get ready.
Some elements look effective.
Watch out, you guys! Something's coming! Activating drive. Ha! Miss Claudel!
Activating skill.
I won't lose!
Am I gonna run out of MP for Umbra Cracker?
Going all in.
Certain arts will be more initializing drive. Activating skill.
A chance.
Just gonna go all in. Fuck it.
Full boost! Go all out! Activating skill!
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid!
If I can thin out the numbers a little bit, that would help.
Limiter unlocked!
2 down. Nice.
Here goes.
Give them your all!
Time for the main event.
Boost cage limiter unlocked!
Okay. Who am I linked with right now?
I suggest we strike now.
Have some more.
Activated skill.
Nice. A well-timed shard skill. Yes, it leveled up Otis as well. Quartet found.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys. Mira deposit confirmed.
That wasn't too bad, despite having to fight 3 dudes at once.
Why don't we see...
Okay, new religions. My father became ensnared by a suspicious new religion. I don't want to force him to quit, but I'm rather worried I haven't heard from him. And so I ask if it is possible for you to check on his safety. I'll be waiting below the pedestrian bridge near the Orbal store. Oh no, don't tell me it's a DG cult. The scent's still not gone. I'll check the next board. The mafia is spread all throughout the Republic. Even the higher-ups are telling us to keep a close watch on everything. I knew things were getting worse as of late. We're gonna need the traffic department to help to clamp down things. I've asked all my mom friends for tips of handling Mina's attitude. Absolutely none of them worked, Sai. Why won't Mina listen to me? We gotta go to the post office today and then the general store. You'll be good today, right? No tantrums with mommy, right, Mina? I know you'll be a good girl today. No, I'm not a good girl. I'm gonna become an Ouroboros agent. Come on, Mina, please cooperate with me. Yes, they're letting me come along to the next business trip. Not a lot of people want to go because it has to do with our Orbal products, and people think those are a real hassle. Who cares? I'll get to go on the trip. All expenses paid for by my company. Who's bothered by a little hassle just to go on a paid trip like that? Not me. Are you the person who was a reluctant person and dragged the bosses to the theater all the time? Now that's settled, it's time to start meeting some quotas. I gotta leave work early today to start preparing for my work trip. What if the next trip doesn't contain any places you like? It's frustrating lately. I keep hearing stories about heinous crimes going unpunished due to insufficient or inconclusive evidence. Things like scams or pyramid schemes. Those are the kinds of cases where arrests can't and won't be made. There's lots to abide by after all, even if they get in the way too. It's those cases where the state should get off their behinds and do something. But of course the Bracer Guild keeps stealing the spotlight. Yeah, and then there are those that abuse the law to protect themselves.
Golden blood.
I guess the system hasn't kept up with the reality of matters nowadays. What's with all the vigilante types nowadays taking the law into their hands? So it makes me wish I could just arrest people on the spot, but things are never that simple. The police headquarters gets a fair amount of reports about scams or pyramid schemes, but I hear it's hard to get arrest warrants for these new sorts of crimes. It's a hard world we live in, even for the police. Oh, this picture's gonna look so good. I got a banger angle on it. Hey, Kopeka, don't we come by the Trion Tower all the time? I thought you said you were bored of it, but now you're all up in it, talking about getting the perfect shot and all that. I don't get you. Oh, shut up. You know it's for social media. I told you I got into that recently. You totally gotta like my post, Greta. Like what? That's it. I lost you. You're just speaking in another language.
Well...
Kopeka gets real weird sometimes. I don't even know what she's talking about half the time. I'm normal, unlike her. The administration's gonna pay 800 Mira just to get verified. I saw my dad browsing this thing called social media on his Orbal computer the other day. It's actually kind of cool. You can post all sorts of things there and people can like your posts and stuff. It feels real nice when you get them. Not a lot of girls posting about their day-to-day yet, so it's a perfect niche for me to swoop in and fill. One of the seniors is getting married today, and I'm invited. No more worrying about job hunting. Tonight, it's time to partay. I haven't got him a present. I'll surprise him with it at the party. Wesley basically had to spit out before Ilhan realized that what he was really here to do was spy on us. Yeah, he's a department stores administrator from across the street. Probably wanted to steal some trade secrets, figure out why we're so popular. What a sucker. He might be able to steal an idea or two, but our techniques will forever elude him. And that's because there's no real technique. Most of the time we just rely on Ilhan getting a sudden eureka moment. None of us know how that works. Wait, saying out loud doesn't make me feel any better. We're always implementing new and innovative ideas, but they're mostly just whatever Ilhan's sudden new plans are. It's also spur of the moment. I don't really get it. He might be a genius after all, easygoing as he is.
Need help with something?
Oh, I'm running out of Sepif again. Hi there, welcome to Iota. Do you wish to hear about this month's staff pick? We recommend taking a look at our brand new vacuum cleaners and lamps. More efficient and not as hot. The secret is behind Verne's newly patented low-load quartz circuitry and high conversion efficiency. Oh, I see you memorized the new product features without even looking at the manual. Good job right there, especially with the explanation. It can be the tipping point towards convincing a customer. Kudos there, Isla. Thanks. I've been enjoying learning more about Orbal products. Good to hear that. The job should be fun too, after all. I know you said it wasn't what you were expecting, but I really appreciate all your hard work. Get a hang of your current job and I'll teach you some basic maintenance after that. I love that. Learning about these devices has honestly made me want to tear them apart even more. I totally want to see inside them. I have actually surprised myself. I used to find reading manuals a real struggle. Now I really want to learn more about Orbal products and better handle the products our store sells. I've got Carl's mentorship and Ilhan's thoughtfulness to thank for that. It's not just been cafe scouting for me the past few days. I've taken to exploring the whole city. I even visited Trion Tower for the first time. Who knew it would take me until this stage in my life to slow down and smell the roses? Different cultures and stores can all be so fascinating. As a child, all I did was attend fancy balls and take violin lessons. To me, that was the height of culture. It's taken me until now to realize just how narrow that worldview is. Yes, sir, I think it may be a good idea for Mistress Olivia to return to Rossian for the time being. If her job was to spend all her time relaxing at a trendy state-of-the-art cafe, she'd be excelling at it. However, it seems as if she has forgotten the reason why we purchased an apartment here in the capital in the first place. As it turns out, that new regular of ours was the administrator of the department store that's just across the street. Maybe this means he's a big fan of Iota. Ah, that's quite flattering. I know Iota's a whole lot more than just me, but still an honor. You came just at the right time. Oh no, looking to shove more work onto us. No, we just wanted to ask you about something. Your ranks continue to swell, I see. My name is Rosette Twinings, and I'm a concierge for the Marduk Company. I'm currently on a long-term loan to Arkride Solutions, and hope to support Mr. Arkride to the best of my abilities for the remainder of my contract. It's a pleasure to meet you. Long-term loan, and from the Marduk. Well, aren't you fortunate to have such a capable and beautiful maid working for you? That's not why she's here. She's backing me up because I'm a Marduk tester, and that's all. As a valued client, I aim to support and assist you in any way I'm able. That includes your daily life, so feel free to assign me any tasks you see fit. Can you not? Rosette looks the part, but I'm sure she'd be a splendid maid too. Anyway, let's get back on topic. We wanted to ask you about what happened in Farbad. I figured Sophie would have told you all the details already. She's given us a report, yes, but left a lot of unanswered questions. We're hoping you could help fill in the gaps. Exactly, like what happened when you fought Almada's leader and how you managed to get him to retreat. Alright, shoot, I'll answer what I can. First question, then. Are you certain that the puppeteer is connected to Almada? Yeah, she was one of the people who attacked Ida's corpse. Yeah, but she didn't say she was only contracted by him and isn't really a part of Almada. She's supposedly part of the organization that Melchior was originally affiliated with. The two of them were just terrifying, much different from the mafia. They got the eyes of a stone-cold killer, the both of them, real pros I'd bet. Not that the mafia doesn't stoop that low, but it ain't really their style. They're more the kind to beat the shit out of you and then blackmail you. Those two? Nah, they wouldn't do that. If the victim's not dead, then it ain't good enough. Death is their endgame. The girl's bad, but Melchior's in a class of his own. He enjoys to kill about as much as toying with his prey beforehand. Perhaps the organization she and Melchior originate from is focused on assassination. I suspect I know which one too. And I suspect you're right about it. Huh? It clearly is an organization separate from Almada altogether, even if it's evident that the connections between the two run deep. That's ominous. We'd have options available if it was just your run-of-the-mill mafia. We'll have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Though there's something else that bothers me regarding Almada. Where they're getting their mirror from, I take it. Exactly. We already established that Almada used Vegas films to spread those illegal drugs among the people in Farbad. But acquiring so many and sneaking them into the Orbal hookahs must have cost an eye-watering amount of money, and for no profit either. That's true, it's not something you can do without having a lot of mirrors to spare. Could have always raised it over time via illegal means, but I don't think that's it. I ain't got a clue what the source really is, though. I see. Either way, talking to people is definitely illuminating. Thank you for your time. If you learn anything else, please let the guild know. We will. The guild's cooperation is going to be vital in taking down Almada. Now that makes sense for a little solutions agency like us to be handling something this big to begin with. So if you guys learn anything, don't be stingy and let us know too. As long as our interests align, we will. Much as I'd rather you not be involved with them in the first place. I don't want to be involved with them either. But it ain't that easy when they already got their eye on you and won't take no for an answer. I feel like there's more to it than that. I suspect your nature wouldn't let you avert your eyes from them even if you could. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I swear. Aha. Almada's funds are coming from this organization they're contracting with. I need to look into it further. And you need to be more careful. It won't take much snooping on your part for you to paint a target on your back. By the time you realize it, it'll already be too late. Be sure to talk to the guild before you do anything reckless, understood? I won't deny that I'm still worried over some things, but I'll just have to power through and keep working with the other branches. Maybe a good idea to look into that case again. We might also be too understaffed to do that right now, so what a headache. So the guild's proceeding with their own independent investigations. Yeah, it sounds like they're having a tough go of it, like the rumor said. Hope that ain't gonna affect us. One of our branches is understaffed, so all of us and I gotta go on a long business trip soon. He sure is taking his time though. I hope he won't leave me to do all the preparations by myself. He just doesn't change at all, always rude and inconsiderate, and never even spares me a second thought. But I guess we are working on this together. We have to compromise somewhere. I wish I knew what was taking him so long. Albus is always like this. Hold on a sec, something's not right with these documents. This file is out of order. It looks like it's a survey from about a year ago. Guess it's on me to fix it. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails Through Daybreak. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.